Hello, my name's Dave. I'm from a small group called Chatterus in Bloom, and I run a little kids group called Little Bloomers. Today we made paper daffodils, which is now on display in our local community centre, and if you would like to know how to make the same paper daffodils, then watch this video to find out more. So if you search daffodil template, click on the link that says Visit Wales, and you'll have this front sheet and then several pages with the templates for you to cut out. You can print on plain paper or coloured paper and then colour it in if you want, or glitter it, however you like. For simplicity, I'm just going to use one that I've made earlier out of coloured paper. So you get in the pack, you have a large leaf template, small leaf, the stem, the trumpet, and 2 sets of petals. They have laid it out so that you can put in the coloured papers in the printer and then print your templates on each paper, or you can do what I did, which was I printed out the templates, and then because I wanted to make more, I cut that template out and then used the cereal box to cut out card templates which I could use over and over again, and then I could use them on any paper that I liked, coloured or plain, and you can also get them to fit better so that you waste less paper as well, because they use 3 sheets of paper plus the front page as 4 pieces of paper. When we've got the templates, you can just use 2 pieces of paper, and I've managed to do it with 1 sheet of green paper, 1 sheet of yellow paper for this. Okay, all you need is the paper that you're going to use, a pair of scissors and the sellotape. You'll also need a pencil as well. So I've already cut my pieces out to save time in the video. Firstly, take the large leaf template and you make a nick about halfway down, and in the smaller template you make a nick about halfway up. Then you slot the 2 together, and this forms the first part of your base. So you have the 2 leaves like that. The next part is you take the stem, and it's easy if you use a pencil, and you roll it up quite tight to begin with, and then you can adjust the size once you get the pencil out, and then sellotape into place. Okay, the next part is you take a pair of scissors and you make 4 snips in the bottom. If you want to do it evenly, squash it first, and then you can do 1 snip like that, and the snip needs to be as deep as the flower, as the leaves, and then do same again, squash it flat, and do same again the other way. So then you've got 4 slits on opposite sides. This then goes over the leaves. Can be a bit tricky. Okay, just line it up carefully and push. Okay, so then that stands up like that, and then to hold it into place, just get a couple more pieces of sellotape and stick them across the leaves in the base to hold it in place. I find it best if you use 2 pieces. Of course, make sure, if you're a small child, that you have an adult helping you with any tricky bits like scissors. Okay, so there we go, we've got our base and our stem. Next we need to roll the trumpet. Okay, so you just roll it round like this until you have like the size that you want. And then you just need a small piece of sellotape again to go around it to hold it into place. Then you have this flap here, and you need to give that a squish, and you'll see why in a minute. So just squash it up so it's almost rolled itself. Okay, next you have to take the 2 petals and very carefully with a pencil, and it's best if you use a piece of blue tack to do this. Here I'm just going to make a gap between my fingers and use the pencil to push a hole through the middle of the petals. Okay? Make it big enough so that you can then get this end of the trumpet through the hole and pull it through from the other side. Okay, so now you can really see it starting to take shape. Then the last piece, and in the instructions it says to do this with a paper clip, but I found it easier to do with a piece of paper. Okay, so what I did is I squashed the top, made it nice and flat, and then you can slip the tail of the petal, of the trumpet I mean, into the stalk, and then a piece of sellotape on the back of the leaves, petals, going down the stem, holding it in place, and there you have your paper daffodil all done. That was quick.